Hi, Nenu Jwala Gutta. Iroju first time I'm playing the host to Vishnu Vishal, who's my husband. Inka Iroju I'm going to interview him about his movie, enduki movie chesadu, inka Telugulo enduku release chestunnadu, and after Rachasan, Aranya, now he's going to be seen in theaters. So we're going to have a chat with him. So another difference what I felt ante FIR inka Rachasan lo, that you look very different in FIR.
I know why you're asking that. You want me to praise you?
No, not about me
I'm looking
praising.
different because she pushed me to work hard and she pushed me to...
Okay, everybody's heard this, okay?
No,
But
a lot of people
I think-
don't know. A lot of
I
people
think-
don't know.
I think andarki తెలుసు Jwala push chesindi, Jwala showed me, you have said this in your, YouTube also. But tell how many times you have fought about it. అంటే ఎన్నిసార్లు నన్ను తిట్టాడు
No,
okay?
but also people should know, why did you push me? Was it just physically or was it, I mean, a lot of people in Telugu might not be knowing, in Tamil people know. Like, what did you see in me that you wanted to push me, and in spite of our small arguments about,
No
okay,
small, big. It was for days, and he never accepted. Chappu,
Yeah.
Nijal
You tell,
cheppali.
you
You should
tell.
tell, the spectators can see
No, you
all
tell.
the
You tell
truth.
them in Telugu, yeah.
No,
They'll
you
understand
tell.
better. No.
You tell.
No, see, I've told it so many times. I think you should tell it now.
We fought
Because
for months.
Yes, we fought for months, but people think, when I talk this out about the kind of phase I was in and all that in Tamil, people think, how is that possible? Why would an actor go through all this? They're just wanting some public sympathy and all that. And
Yeah, so one thing what I observed about, I also had a lot of friends from the industry before I met you. I never took, అంటే సినిమా ఇండస్ట్రీని మేము చాలా ఈజీగా నార్మల్ పీపుల్ who probably don't know the process, they take you for granted because all of you look so glamorous and all hair done. We don't look like this normally,
you don't have
right?
to do all this hair. You normally look well.
No,
you normally look fresh.
I'm
Yeah.
different. I'm on 4 hours sleep right now. I'm different. But as in for other people, they're not, that much into how they look. They're so busy struggling in their lives and all of that. But people don't realize that this is a struggle to look good for movie industry. They take you for granted. But what made you change your mind? As in, okay, me telling and your trainer telling, but what in you, ante?
No, but first
What
they should
happened?
understand that what zone I was in, for them to, for me to answer that what made me
Okay,
think.
tell what zone you
No,
were
see,
in.
I've been talking about it. People think that I'm just exaggerating what I was actually going through.
It's okay.
I think you should tell. Yeah.
What?
When you came into my life, what zone I was in?
You నేను ఎక్కువ పాస్ట్ గురించి ఎక్కువ డిస్కస్ చేయను. ఐఎమ్ నాట్ యూస్ టు టాకింగ్ అబౌట్ వాట్ హ్యాపెండ్ ఇన్ పాస్ట్, వాట్ ఆర్ అవర్ స్ట్రగుల్స్. ఐ థింక్ everybody goes through this struggle, but yeah, Vishnu was in a struggling stage. He was not understanding where he stood. I think that's what you were like, you were in a stage where your identity was questioned, I feel, because you were like, should I be in this field? At one time you told me that you don't want to act, you want to give it up. 4 years back, before Rachasan came out.
Yeah, because people were judging too much because of my divorce and everything, and I thought I don't deserve all this. And after Rachasan, doing a movie like Rachasan, and when 9 movies of yours are committed with the biggest of producers and great directors, and then they don't take off, so you feel that pain and that you feel really hurt. So I was like, I don't deserve all this, and the way people judged you and me.
You're very sensitive.
Yeah.
He's nakante chala sensitive. Emana ante he takes it to his heart, I think, right?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I hope our audience treats you well.
No, yeah,
Be careful with your words.
They were too judgmental.
And,
too judgmental, because in my life.
But I think we live in a judgmental society. And I think we have had this discussion. we cannot stop anybody from judging, like how others cannot stop us from judging other people. So to each his own. But yes, it was difficult. You have a particular, ante in a particular way lo alochistadu, so it is difficult for you to mold yourself. And so in one way, why I tried to push you into fitness was for you to get distracted from your, whatever you were going through. That was my way of showing you a way that okay, I didn't want you to change, but distract yourself, and that's why I pushed you into fitness. It was not that I wanted you to have six-pack. All right, I'm not a very six-pack fan, but be fit, and you did it. So how did you feel? What did your dad think when you became fit?
So it started from there. When my dad retired, like I said, people are too judgmental. So I've been judged right from my childhood, being a police officer's son. So I'm sure you must have also gone through a lot, being from different country, and
I'm from different country.
Your mom.
I'm from here. Hey.
No, your mom being from a different country. I'm sure.
No, I was judged.
For the way you look. And
the way I look, entante tellagunte. Oh, she's very comfortable.
So at least it was for the appearance and the comfort. For me, it was more of, if you used to play.
You're privileged in the society.
No, if you win, I'm sure that it was, nobody said that, because her father is so and so, she's winning. For me, it was, every time I did well, even in cricket, or I was a cricketer, obviously, and a lot of people might not know. I played professional cricket with a lot of cricket players who are like playing for the country today. So in Hyderabad, I played with Rayudu, Pragyan Oja.
Pragyan is my friend.
Yeah, I know. We have to meet him, so every time we plan to meet him, something or the other happens. So so every time I did well, even in cricket, it was like, it's because of his dad. And then I came into movies because of my injury and all that. And so when I started doing well again, people attributed my success to my father. So that was always there in me. Why am I not being credited for my hard work?
You were criticized.
Yes, I was criticized, and he's born with silver spoon and all that. And so when my dad, that was there in me. And then I went through divorce and personal issues, and people immediately because in media I'm an actor, so he must be the wrong one. And so that bottled up with me, and I thought I don't deserve all this. I thought let me just quietly quit and just go do something where nobody is going to judge from, see my success as my father's hard work alone. Obviously my father's worked hard with me, but then when I saw my dad retire, that day that hit me.
Correct.
I thought what, that man has been working hard with me for me to come up in life, stood by me for all the struggles, being a police officer, still encouraged me to play cricket, and then agreed for me to get into the industry, and struggled along with me, because he used to come meet people. The industry, it's not very easy to get an opportunity. 6 years we struggled to meet people. We went to every office in Chennai, cinema office. We met so many producers, directors.
Is that why you're very emotional about this film?
Yes, I am very emotional about this film because of that. Because after all the struggle, all the victory, and after winning, continuously, not that, Rakshas was the only movie. I've been in the industry for 12 years. And after doing something like that, 9 movies not taking off after being committed was very painful. And then my dad retired. So when I saw him, and I felt, I can't quit at this point of time. And that's when you were also encouraging me and pushing me, and I thought, I should move on to the next step now.
I was just trying to find a way to distract you from all stress, but anyway.
Yeah, so I pushed myself. So from there, I started this thing in my mind. Yeah, I go off track lots of time, but again pull myself back. So that is where, that feeling in me made me work really hard, and that's why this movie is very emotional. And then the pandemic happened, and I still held on to my dream that I have to push myself.
But everybody wants to know, why are you producing your own film?
Yeah,
I know, but I think
because of this 9 movies, the thing that happened, I decided, what, I have to take my career in my own hand. If I don't trust myself, who's going to?
Correct.
and I need to push myself to the next level, then I need bigger budgets for the kind of
And you
thinking that I
believed
have.
in this subject.
Yeah, I believed in the subject. I believe in a lot of other movies that I'm planning to
And
do right
Manu?
now. Manu was brilliant. I mean, that man gave me a lot of faith, and you know Manu, man of very few words, but he shows his talent on screen.
Yeah.
And he gave me so much of confidence. Just like the right, there's a particular time in your life when you meet right people. For me, luckily, I met right people like Manu Anand, my executive producer Shravanti,
Correct.
who's really been a great support. And
Now you have a good team.
yeah, I met you who pushed me to to do my best, because I think you saw my old movies, right?
I did.
Yeah.
I did. Saw almost all your films.
And you just told me one thing, you know what, you only been improving in every movie.
Correct.
And none of the movies I would have, I felt that, Vishnu has done bad. It was, maybe the movie was average, but you were only improving in every movie.
Yeah, every movie you improved as an artist, I felt. And I'm a very observant person. I was also very critical about few movies which I didn't like. So I'm, that way, I never sugarcoated you. I meant, and you see, when I meant about ante Rachasan gurinchi, first nene chusanu 4 hours rough cut, and I told you that this movie will.
I thought you were just faking it because.
But where is the movie now?
Yeah, I agree. I agree. So then a couple of movies you saw. I think one movie you saw and you said no, it will not do well.
Yeah.
And
so one of my favorites is Jiva, Munda Sapatti, and now FIR, of course.
Also, you told me if you were in Telugu industry by now, you would have been somewhere else.
Correct. Telugu industry.
Yeah, that's what I gave in one of.
Appreciates good talent, but I think FIR will bring out the best. Has brought out the best.
Like I told you, I've been giving success, but in my industry, people think that it was very easy. Like I don't work hard because coming from the police family, that's the.
It's okay.
Yeah. So probably I'll show.
Now they will see a different side of you. I'm sure they'll appreciate you because you have not looked like this before.
Yes. So I think now they will start taking me a little seriously.
It's okay. Sometimes people take time. That's fine. But. Let's talk about the women in your film. I think,
who's your favorite? Who's your favorite?
In the film?
Yeah.
In the film, truthfully speaking, Reza surprised me. I don't know them as artists. I've not seen much of their work, but Reza did, I think, a great job. And I think Reba is also surprised. I don't want to say, and in cinema చూసేసాను, so I'm being very careful నేను ఏమనాలో ఏంటి అనేది. But I think both of them, and Manjima, of course, is a good artist, It was expected that she will do well, because I had seen her one Telugu film, I don't remember the name.
What is the name of the Telugu film?
With that Chaitanya... Sahasam.
Okay, yeah. Come again, yeah.
So I've seen Manjima's Sahasam, and so Manjima, it was expected, but Reza and Reba were.
For me, the favorite was, of all the girls.
You better be careful.
And the women in the movie was Parvati madam.
Oh yeah, okay.
So
very, very diplomatically put, but your mom.
Yes, mom's character in the movie.
Correct.
She's played.
She's a great artist.
Yeah,
I've seen a couple of movies.
She's played Nani's mother in Tak Jagdish.
Correct.
She's a great artist. She's from the Malayalam industry. So for me, the best was her in the movie. And then I liked everybody's work. Like we were very clear that we get performance-oriented people, and.
But it was also surprising that everybody, even with a 1-minute role or 2-minute role, also did well. I think your whole packaging of this film is really good.
Yeah, so that's what
I observed.
So also Gautham Menon sir.
Oh yeah, we shouldn't forget the great man.
Yeah.
Tell me what did you feel working with him?
It was a great learning experience. Is
it the first time you're working?
Yes, definitely it's the first time.
Is it the first interaction?
No, I've interacted before, but not so closely and not so much in depth. And when I heard the script, I told the director, you know what, your guru should do this because it comes from that school.
Oh, you suggested.
Yeah, so I asked him that, you know, who do you have in mind? He wasn't clear of as to who, and we were discussing, and you know, he said somebody like Gautham. I said, no, exactly, I was thinking, I thought you had him in mind and you had written the character. He said, what, really, you think he'll be good? I said, yes, he'll be perfect. He said, but how do I ask him? I said, no, you have to ask him. Nobody can do better than him.
And what did
for
he say?
me, and obviously he spoke to him, and the moment Manu told him, even I know Gautham sir, and then I also spoke, and the moment Manu told him, he said, okay, I'll do it for you both. And it was very nice,
I
great
think he's
gesture.
a great asset for the film.
Yes, for me his performance was 10 on 10.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think I can visualize anybody else in that character other than him. That's how he's carried that character and the movie. And when the movie finishes, you know, it's like, you know, wow, Gautham Menon sir has nailed
everything.
it.
I think he nailed it with the way he walked, the way he talked, the way he had his face, game face on. So I think the movie, he's the main asset for your film, and it was a great thing to.
What do you think about the music? What's your favorite song?
My favorite
Telugulo.
song, Telugulo, Payanam, I think.
Speak in Telugu, yeah.
Payanam, Telugulo చెప్పాలంటే Payanam song is my favorite. అంటే తమిళ్లో కూడా విన్నాను, but maybe because I don't understand Tamil, I preferred the Telugu version, and I really enjoyed the song. Which one is your favorite song?
For me also it's Payanam. Actually, I liked it in Tamil, but I liked it better in Telugu. We had a discussion about it. Why is it sounding better in Telugu?
Yeah, I'm still wondering why.
I don't know. I mean, it may be the words, or I don't
Maybe
know. What is that?
Maybe మీకు కొంచెం తెలుగు అర్థం అవ్వడానికి స్టార్ట్ అయ్యింది. You are able to understand తెలుగు మెల్లగా. I think you are getting into the skin of Telugu.
I have to learn Telugu very.
So అర్థం అవుతుంది, అందుకే మీకు తెలుగు సాంగ్ నచ్చింది అనుకో.
What is that good to something? No, that.
I don't understand.
That word and all we really like, no, that line and.
గుచ్చుకుంది చిలక.
So that was a nice line.
So you tell me one thing, like when you wanted to.
And everybody should know that you suggested my dubbing voice. Hemachandar.
అంటే ఇప్పుడు what you should tell the audience is, I'm a big Telugu movie buff.
Oh yeah, people don't know. My God.
I know almost everything.
What I would have seen in my entire life, the number of movies she would have seen that probably in 1 month.
I'm a big movie buff.
Yeah.
అంటే ఏది పడితే అది చూసేస్తాను నేను టీవీలో.
That's why I'm angry with you. You see every movie, but you missed all my previous movies, which are like good movies.
Yeah.
That's not fair.
That's okay.
No, not fair.
అంటే రాక్షసన్ తర్వాత.
From Rachasan, after that you saw, but you should have seen before, no, my good movies.
అంటే అప్పుడు ఎక్కువ టైం లేదు.
No, also social media was not there big that time. OTT wasn't there, so you know people didn't watch.
And also you're forgetting, నాకు 2016 తర్వాత ఎక్కువ టైం దొరికింది ఇంకా సినిమాలు చూడడానికి. Excuse me, I'm a busy person. Okay, more busier than you.
Good.
I was traveling 3 weeks a month. All right, నేను ఒక 10 months in a year I was never in India. You know, so I've had a very busy life.
So who's your favorite actor in Tamil?
In Tamil?
Apart from me. Yeah.
Dhanush.
Oh. Wow.
Hands down.
So he saw the movie, you know, right? Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
You know, yeah.
Dhanush is my favorite. Dhanush, I will watch any film of Dhanush. Don't get offended. It's Dhanush for me.
Telugu?
And Telugu, it's Nani.
Oh yeah, oh, lovely.
Nani, any film, a film, whether it does well or no. Sometimes I feel you should watch the film for the artist, how he's performing. Sometimes it works.
He's a natural performer, and you know, even for me.
And you feel like watching anything.
Like I said, I'm from the cricket background, so I was never into watching movies and all that.
Correct.
And I used to watch very few movies, even Tamil.
And you don't have the patience to sit. Adi cheppani, oka place lo 2 hours you cannot sit.
So when I got into the industry also, the movie watching habit never really came in. And then I thought, okay, I should watch movies. So,
Neeraj Pandey suggested that you should watch more
Neeraj Pandey. I had a meeting with
Yeah.
Neeraj Pandey, got a chance to meet him, and after Rachasan, and he suggested. So
And
that's when I thought that I should. No, even before that, that's what I want to say. Even before that, the Telugu industry was not well known to me. Like I said, I was new to Tamil itself, so I was learning about Tamil industry. So even then, when I was through my journey in the industry, even when I never used to watch too many movies, I used to watch Nani's movies. So that's what I'm trying to tell you.
Have you watched your presenter's movie, Ravi Teja?
Off
Say
late
it.
only I started watching.
Cheppandi.
Yes. No, off late only I started
Who
watching.
forced?
You.
Exactly.
Yeah, so you told me please watch Ravi Teja sir's movies, and
He's another actor.
no, I'm very
artist,
bad movie watcher, you know that.
But he's another artist.
Oh my god, I was blown away. I saw Crack off late, and
Exactly.
I was like, oh
and
my god,
me
what
and
an
my
actor.
dad, ఎప్పుడైనా థియేటర్ కి వెళ్ళి సినిమా చూడాలంటే it has to be Ravi Teja's movie. My dad is a die-hard fan. Ante how my dad, you know how I laugh in the theater,
Yeah.
right? So I got that
Oh my
from
god,
my
so embarrassing.
Ante
You
my
go
daddy,
with Jwala to theaters and
my dad, the way he laughs, my daddy నవ్వితే ఇలా కంట్లో నీళ్ళు వచ్చేస్తాయి అలా he's laughing and he has tears in his I don't know whether he's laughing or crying.
so I remember that.
And it's all in Ravi Teja's movie.
I was so embarrassed when I went to the movie.
One
I went
movie.
to a movie first time with you, which was a
Yeah.
comedy movie, Hindi movie, and I was in Chennai, and you were sitting in the last row.
Yeah, and we never went to a comedy movie after
that, because I decided I'll never go to a comedy movie with her ever, because even the smallest of comedy, which the entire theater is a little she's like ha 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 ha, and people are, you know, looking back like,
I
who's
think
that?
all you-
And I got so embarrassed that
Excuse me, all your
no, but I was happy that, you know, there's an audience in you who's enjoying, in spite of being Jwala Gutta, people, oh, like,
Your
who's this Jwala
industry,
Gutta? But you know, laughed it out.
but your industry needs people like
Yeah,
me.
exactly. No, I was happy, but
Alright.
I felt embarrassed to go out with you after that for a comedy movie. Definitely going out for a comedy movie, I'll wear a mask afterwards with you, and that's how I felt. Yeah, but yeah, Ravi Teja sir, I think thanks to you, I met him through your friend Shweta, and I think whatever I've seen in him is a great human being, and
Yeah.
he's presenting my movie. I'm sure Ravi Teja sir's fans, like you said.
And he's exactly
Yes.
the same off screen.
Yeah.
He's such a fun person. He's sarcastic. Sometimes I don't understand he's being sarcastic or he's being funny.
So
And
I should thank you for a lot of things actually. Even Nani watched the movie and he was so supportive of the movie.
no, but I was really surprised that Ravi Teja came, and
Yeah, even I was surprised.
you know, and what I liked about him is he really appreciates artists, and he did, and the content, and I think it was the timing. The whole timing was great, and also I think he was in a good mood. But I think he's a good guy.
What do you think will be the reception of the Telugu audiences?
I think Telugu audience will appreciate this film.
You're confident?
I'm
Actually,
confident.
you pushed me, right?
They
the first
should.
time, no, you pushed me. The first time
I'm
you
telling
watched
you,
FIR,
there
you're like,
are-
please release this in Telugu, please
Because I
release this in
feel
Telugu.
there are so many of your movies which Telugu audience has not seen. Like I'm sure now after Rachasan, many people saw your Rachasan, but there are a lot of Tamil content which you have done, like Jiva, Mundas. But these two are like my favorite films.
Internet Nale.
But that Kabaddi film, Nani had done it
Yeah,
already, so people have seen that content.
Internet Nale.
Yeah, the Time Machine one.
The Velanandra Vellakaran, that comedy.
But that was also done, right?
Yeah, no, that was didn't release. That was just done. It didn't release.
Silly
Yeah.
fellows.
No,
no?
remake. Correct.
See, I know the.
Correct.
So my point is, there's so many content which people have not seen. So I didn't want ante FIR chusin tarvata in Tamil, I didn't want the Telugu audience to miss it. That's why I pushed you.
So yeah, I know. Let's see. I hope that.
So
whatever
what do you think about us Telugus? Ante
I
cheppali.
think
Telugulo cheppu.
చాలా బాగుండి ఆడియన్స్ బాగున్నారు ఆడియన్స్ చాలా
Respect కావాలమ్మా.
సారీ ఆడియన్స్ ఐ డోంట్ నో తెలుగు చాలా బాగున్నారు తెలుగు ఆడియన్స్ సినిమా మీదు
What do you want to say?
దే హ్యావ్ లాట్ ఆఫ్ లవ్
సినిమా మీద చాలా
సినిమా మీద చాలా లవ్ ఉంది
ఉంది.
Hey, not bad.
Hey, not bad.
Heroes Meeda respect undi.
Yes.
So I'm.
And they appreciate all cadre of artists.
Yes.
You know,
so,
that's why
so,
I think.
Yes, I'm hoping that FIR releasing on February 11th is a big hit, and audience definitely will support
They'll
the
definitely
movie.
appreciate
So
your.
this is our first interview and interaction together.
Yeah, and I had to
How do you
interview.
feel?
వెరీ వియర్డ్ ఎందుకంటే ఒక నార్మల్ లైఫ్ లో మేము ఒక 10 minutes కూడా ఇలా కూర్చోలేదు. సో ఐ షుడ్ థ్యాంక్ పీపుల్ బిహైండ్ ఇట్ దట్ you had to see my face and I had to see you for so many
So what do you think
minutes.
of me? No, before I want to finish, I think you're seeing me first time like in a release like this so closely.
No.
So closely.
Rachasan?
Probably, yeah, maybe after the pressure.
No, but Rachasan also, but that's what I told you.
The pressure of release
now
right
you
now.
want to, you're being aggressive in your, promotions. You hate promotions. Idi cheppandi. He hates promotions. And I was the one who told you that it is part of your whole package. You have to do it.
I'll praise
How can you not
I'll praise
promote?
something else about you before finishing.
But say that.
No.
You didn't like promotions.
Yeah, I didn't like promoting my films too much. But still, I did my job.
But this is the first time you're being, you're seen everywhere.
It didn't come out from, it didn't come from my heart. But now really I want the movies to reach people because the movie is so good and I somehow want to, reach the audience and I want them to watch the movie. Yeah, but the biggest change in me, which a lot of people have said, is the way I look, the way I dress, and most of my costumes are done by Jwala.
The bad ones are not me.
That's because I'm lazy. I said no, I can't. No.
The bad costumes or bad clothing, whatever he's wearing, is not me. All
Only
right,
the good ones are
me.
The good ones are because of her. And
100%.
So yeah, let's hope for the best on February 11th.
Thank you for sitting here patiently. Before this also, he was sitting on my head. But I hope this movie does well.
Tell the Telugu audience to watch the movie.
మీరు అందరూ Feb 11th కి
theaters lo
FIR ని చూడాలి.
Done.
I'm demanding.
Thank you.
హాయ్ హలో మెస్మరైజ్ చేసే మూవీ ముచ్చట్లు రిలీజ్ అయిన వెంటనే రివ్యూస్ మీ అభిమాన తారల రియల్ స్టోరీస్ సినిమా సమాచారం ఏదైనా క్షణాల్లో మీ చెంతకు మరింకెందుకు ఆలస్యం యోయో సినీ టాకీస్ ని సబ్స్క్రైబ్ చేసుకోండి. హలో నోటిఫికేషన్ కోసం గంట కొట్టడం అస్సలు మర్చిపోకండి.